here we are in London. Very warm welcome along, everybody, to our Champions League studio. Wonderful to have you with us today. I'm Kate Abdo, alongside three men that have first-hand knowledge of big European nights. The Arsenal icon, Thierry Henry, the Liverpool legend, Jamie Carragher, and the man who spent 60% of his Champions League career playing against Bayern Munich.
Oh!
Big leagues, Micah Richards.
Micah, 60%?
Oh, my word.
So
and there wasn't great games.
You played 5 Champions League games.
Wow.
Let's
Yes.
do a little quiz. Okay. So 60% is...
3 games.
Three
Three
games, of
games.
course, Jamie.
Who were the 2 games you played against? Who were the 2 teams you played against?
Wow. Ooh. Good question. I was...
Have you got a good answer?
No, I've not got a good answer. Go on, tell me.
I don't know.
Victoria Pilsen.
Why are you laughing?
What are you laughing at them for?
Go on. And who's the other one?
And Ajax.
And Ajax. I remember that.
Oh, now you remember.
Away at Ajax.
What happened?
Oh, we was playing a 4 and then we was getting battered. We went back into a 3 and I had a little bit of a talk with Mancini and yeah, he come out and hammered me after the game, basically, telling me to keep my mouth shut.
Obviously, you guys know there's a legend in the name of Zinedine Zidane. Are you guys surprised that his name hasn't been mentioned a lot with the managerial vacancies around?
Nigel, why are you having to read that off a piece of paper?
I'm not reading off a piece of paper, I'm looking at the screen. I can't believe Mike is coming for me.
Are you doing a quiz? I don't know. Basically just said, Zinedine Zidane is available. Why is he not being given an opportunity, you know? He come with his big paper. Zinedine Zidane has obviously won the Champions League, but
Nigel,
he's still available. But yes, would you think he should be considered? Thierry?
Turn the page, turn the page.
We do want to talk to you about the managerial situations. Kate, we just spoke to Peter Schmeichel about he could potentially see Thomas Tuchel on the short list for Manchester United. So maybe
Let's
we start
make it
there.
happen.
How do you feel about it?
I feel very good about it. You know who feels very uncomfortable with that idea? Jamie Carragher. Does not like it.
No, I like Thomas Tuchel. I'd have liked him maybe to be in the running at Liverpool. So I think he'd be a good appointment. I mean, if he gets to the Champions League final, and it's a big if, playing Real Madrid, he would have been involved or managed in 3 of the last 6 Champions League finals. You want Eric Ten Hag sacked, Kate?
If the club chooses to make that decision...
Leave it out.
That's nice, that's nice.
I'll leave that one.
Yes?
Ça va? Oh, shock, he's got a question for you.
You're from Boston, man. You're from Boston. Come on,
It's
man.
embarrassing
From
now.
Boston. Get over it.
With Bayern now, with Napoli, Milan, all these clubs need some managers. Who do you think is the right fit for each club? I mean, you're an up-and-coming manager. Maybe an Olympic gold may change the mind of some of these clubs.
You do know he's playing your USA, right? I just want to make you do know he's playing your USA.
Yes, I do. And I do know who
No,
one of the
let me
favorites
stay
are.
in my lane.
Hey, come
Let
on
me
now.
stay in my lane. I stay in my lane.
What's your lane?
Well, right now it's right here, right with you. And then we'll see what we can do at the Olympics, and then we will see after that.
I tell you who else needs to go back to their lane.
Ooh.
Kim, the defender.
Yeah.
For Bayern Munich. The reason Bayern Munich have beat Arsenal is because Arsenal had a defender in the first leg, Kivior, who was not at the level, and he cost them. He cost Arsenal in that first leg. Kim has cost Bayern Munich in this first leg. He really has, because they've been the dominant team, they've been the better team, but they've been let down by a defender at the back, and that's what happened to Arsenal. And Bayern obviously capitalised on that, but Real Madrid look like they will capitalise on this from Bayern Munich. This show's come a long way, hasn't it? Micah Richards is telling Thierry Henry about the tactics.
He reminded me something I told him.
Oh, he can't let you do that.
Is that true or false? That was nice. Nice.
I was just saying, you had a really good point for Muller. I just wanted to make sure you remembered
I'm
it
just
on
putting Jamie back to his lane.
Good teammate, Mike.
Who's going to the lane? I'm going to my lane.
Yeah.
Okay.
The lane. Go back to your lane.
Yes.
Peter, would you like some company tomorrow? And we'll see if the Westfalen Stadium can match Munich.
Do you know what? Are you coming?
I'm coming, yeah.
I'm telling you what you're in for tomorrow, okay?
Go on.
The Yellow Wall singing "You Never Walk Alone."
Well, how
Never
about
seen anything like it.
me and you join the Dortmund fans in the yellow wall and sing "You'll Never Walk Alone"?
No, I'm never going to sing that song.
How is Harry Kane settling in? How's his German coming along?
His German is not that bad as you think. Maybe when you score 40 plus goals, you think maybe he does not have to learn it. But the numbers, he can deal with the numbers, and it's quite good. And we are happy with him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10!
That's great. That's great. So see you next week, guys.
See you. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you.
Auf Wiedersehen! Tschüss!
Serious question for you, though. Harry Kane's the England captain, right?
Yeah.
Jude Bellingham's a junior player on the team. Up and coming
Whoa, what?
Not junior.
Oh,
okay.
hang on.
In terms of age, I know what you meant, Kane. He's only 20 years of age.
Said that
we know
because
what you
junior
meant.
player.
Junior player. If we get Jude on next week, if they've gone through.
He's a young man. Is he a young man on the
20
team?
years
or
of
not?
age.
He's not a junior player.
Just before we were looking at him when we were rehearsing. You're like, oh, he's so young. Can't believe how young he is. And then I use another adjective that's an equivalent of young.
But you've talked. That was a disrespectful comment.
He's the captain. Harry Kane. Let's go back.
You're such a stirrer. We were talking about the thing that we saw that wasn't a thing, Thierry, between Jude Bellingham and Harry Kane at the penalty spot, right? And Jamie told us that he'd had a similar incident where he'd kind of done the same thing to Frank Lampard. Well, guess what, everybody?
We've got the BT.
We have found
Vicky!
it.
What was you saying?
I said, bet you 200 quid you miss.
I can say you've aged like a fine wine.
Honestly.
He looks nervous, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does look nervous, doesn't he? Mind games. I'm into his head.
But he scored, Jamie.
He should have saved
So
it.
it's pointless.
I know.
Well, give us a text. Go on.
So at least I've proved for once I'm not a liar. Remember, you were all calling me a liar with Harry Kane.
Well,
Remember, I bet you were at Anfield.
You did lie in that incident.
That was a. No, it was a.
So what did you say to him, Jamie? What did you say to him?
I just said we're comparing Kane and Jude. Blah blah blah. Remember the one at Anfield? Yeah, I do. You got in my head, he said. That was all I wanted to do. I got into his head.
Has anybody read this text?
You got it.
Yeah, I do. You got into my head. Was that when I cashed off the cop and you had a pop at me for it? But he did. He ran to the cop and kissed the badge and all that. But this is the insight you don't get anywhere else. If the three of us could go in the yellow wall and sing "You'll Never Walk Alone," do you think we could get Peter to join us?
I'm gonna do my hardest. I think I'm gonna convert him. Absolutely. You gotta work on those vocal cords.
Susanna, as much
Well,
as
should we
I-
practice?
It's been a great day. There's absolutely no way I'm going to go up and
Hold
sing
your
"You'll Never Walk Alone."
head up high.
Come on, Peter.
And don't be... Who's taking my place?
Everybody, breaking news. Del Piero for Carragher.
Oh!